Right, hi everybody. So I'm going to highlight another NHS Fleet Solutions salary sacrifice scheme, and this time you've guessed it, it's about the VW ID4. So this is available in 4 variants. So I'll show you the lease prices or salary sacrifice prices for all of these, and perhaps I'll try and work through if VW've got a good website, the PCB prices, so you can compare how much you would save, although obviously there are pension implications for taking a salary sacrifice, because you reduce your salariable, your pensionable salary, and therefore your pension pot, and therefore all the years of inflation that would add to your pension pot. So anyway, you've got 4 models. You've got the Match, you've got the Match Pro, you've got the Match Pro Performance 4Motion, and you've got the GTX 4Motion. So clearly these two on the right, the more expensive options, are the 4-wheel drive. These two are the rear-wheel drive only, but the Match Pro, just the Match comes with a 52 kWh battery, whereas the Match Pro comes with the 77s, and that's across both the 2 more expensive options. So let's start with the Match, and we've got an interesting result here. So let's start with a 52 kWh, 42,000 base model, and what you get here is you get steel wheels, so you get plastic covers on top of your wheels. It's in blue paint, and it's with a cloth interior with no extras, and that comes out at £460. Looking at our second one, we've got the Match Pro. So this is the rear-wheel drive 77 kWh. So this is a bigger battery. Put no options on here. This is a 2-tone paint, but that came included, and you've got your cloth stitching there, and that comes out at less, at £300. So I'm not really sure why the other ones felt to be so expensive. Maybe it's because the residual values are going to be thought to be so low. Next, we have the 4Motion. So this is the 4-wheel drive, and I did put on some options on this. What did I do? I put the panoramic roof on, because I think you'd want that if you can choose it, if that's an option available for any electric car or any car. I would suggest getting it, but that's just my personal preference, and that's coming out at £460. Whereas if you want to get the 4Motion GTX, this comes with diamond alloys, and I put an System Pack Plus on for your the things that come as standard on other manufacturers' stuff. So this is your Linky Persist and adaptive cruise control type things, and that is coming out at £579, which I think is a lot for a lease, because you were aiming for this to be a cheap, affordable option. So let me know what you think, and I might even have a wee look at these ones. So what do we want to do? We want to have a look at how much it's going to cost me. So let's see how much this would cost on PCP. So what do we want? I like blue. Let's go blue. Next step. They don't have any interior different options on this one. You've just got to cope with dark. And then what do we want? Do you want a heat pump? Yeah, I'll probably pick that. That should come as standard, but I suppose if people aren't going to use it, that's fine. A tow bar, that might be useful. An Omiho Pro, so you can add these on. But it's actually cheaper through NHS Fleet Solutions than £100,000. That's not too bad though. But a service plan's not too bad. Don't know how much is that for a year. £300 a year is pretty expensive for an EV. They don't really do anything. And do you want any of these things like a bicycle holder? Blah blah blah. Let's do that with nothing, really. Right, go to summary. And so let's customise finance. So they will give you £6,000 off, but charge you 6% interest, or they will give you £2,000 off and give you 0% finance. So with the £2,000 off, they want for 35 months, they want £500. But that's with you giving them £6,000 up front. So can we adapt that at all? Let's see if we can customise finance. Let's go down. They don't seem to want to allow me to take that off, but 6,000 divided by 36. How are you going to spread that? It's going to be a fair amount on, isn't it? Let's quickly get my calculator up. So 6396 divided by 35. Whoop. That's another £200 on. That's £182 on. So instead of that looking like an attractive £500 a month, you're adding £182 on. So that is 720. So compare that versus which model? This is the Match. So that is what the lease would be without your salary sacrifice gaming. So you're saving 300 quid on that essentially, because the PCP deal with no deposit with which version is that? Is that with the two? That is with the deposit contribution of then of £6 grand off already. That is wow, that much. £718 versus 743. So that just shows you the benefit of salary sacrifice schemes if you want, and you can always contact them towards the end of the lease to see if you could buy them out, and that might be quite an affordable option. Right, let me know what you think. I'm going to stop the video there. Ciao.